want to talk to you about one of the most controversial, ongoing issues in America, which is kneeling during the national anthem. Yesterday, one of my favorite football players, Baker Mayfield, because I'm a Cleveland Browns fan and have been since 1965, been going to their games. I'm a season ticket holder. He was asked by a supporter, a fan, would he be kneeling? He said, "Pull your head out." I absolutely am. No, I do not think it was appropriate to condemn a fan for asking a question in those terms. But what do you think about athletes kneeling during the national anthem?
I think the important thing is if they are going to kneel during the national anthem, that they make sure that people understand why they're kneeling. A lot of people are under the impression that they're kneeling because they don't respect our national anthem or they don't respect the flag or what it stands for. And in fact, I don't think that's the reason that most of them are kneeling. I think most of them are kneeling because, they want to protest uh, some brutality in the police forces. They need to make that very clear. And of course, now that that has been brought to national attention, I'm not sure if it needs to continue.
Now, Mayfield went on yesterday afternoon to say exactly that he has extraordinary respect for the military, for police, but that racial injustice in policing has to end. So he was expanding on the symbolism of the kneeling. I asked three members, active duty members in the military who were in my family, if they objected to players kneeling, specifically Mayfield, one of whom is a Browns fan. They said absolutely not. Now, they're active duty. All of them have been in combat zones. They said absolutely not if they do what you said, which is to explain the symbolism. And that is, to me, my problem with symbolism generally is there are no words attached to it. When someone like LeBron James talks, he usually expands at length on what he speaks. Don't we need more conversation and more explanation and fewer gestures, Dr. Carson?
Oh, that would help so much. It would be amazing how good that would be. I mean, it's sort of like when people get married. They love each other. They can't keep their hands off of each other. They're talking to each other all the time. Before they get divorced, they stop talking to each other. There's no communication, and their spouse becomes a devil incarnate. That's what happens when we don't talk to each other.
So, is there any chance you might persuade the president that he ought not to be upset with players kneeling during the national anthem?
Well, I don't think he has manifested as much animosity in that region lately, and I think we just continue to work with him.